Ready? Ready? Okay. Good catch, Scouty Scout. Good catch. Hi everyone, how are you? Hope this video finds everyone doing well. It is Saturday night and I am out in the backyard with my dog Scout. We're playing a little frisbee. He's happy that I'm home. I was out camping last night up at Choke Creek Falls in the Pinchot State Forest. Made a little video for you guys to watch and I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please think about subscribing to my channel and hit that like button and leave a comment if you'd like. Hope you enjoy the video and we'll see you afterwards. Hi everyone, how are you today? It is Friday, April 17th, and today we're going to be going for a little hike down to Choke Creek Falls for an overnight camp out. I'm going to be testing out some new gear today. Most importantly, my new Winter Dream tarp by UGQ, and I also have a new suspension I'm going to be trying out from Dutchware, the Beetle clips for my suspension system. And also a new rain jacket that I picked up from Marmot. It's a lightweight rain jacket. It is currently 38 degrees here in the forest. We're right outside of Gouldsboro, Pennsylvania. And the weather's supposed to turn a little bit ugly tonight with some rain, some sleet, some snow. And I actually came out on purpose because of that reason, because I wanted to test out this new gear and see how it holds up with the bad weather. So right now we're going to finish packing up and we're going to get down to the waterfall and then do a little bit of a hike and try to find a camp for tonight and get set up. And once we get down there and start setting up, I'll join back up with you. Thanks for coming along. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Choke Creek Falls, one of my happy places. One of those spots that just makes me forget about the rest of the world right now. Alright guys, welcome back. I gave up on the GoPro for today. I'm not really sure what the issue is. I keep getting a message saying the battery is too cold, which is kind of odd because I had it inside my pack wrapped up in a plastic bag. At any rate, I'm going to show you the setup real quick. I'm going to film on my phone for now. And then tomorrow when I get the batteries figured out, I'm going to just plug the camera directly into one of my battery packs and go from there. So anyway, welcome to camp. Just finished setting up the Winter Dream tarp. The door on the right's not tied down yet. I'm going to snap that once I get inside. And let's take a look around. So set up in kind of a storm mode, a little bit low to the ground, not totally down. It's not supposed to be windy tonight, so I'm not really worried about wind coming up on me, or getting underneath it, I should say. So we got the Dutch Wear continuous ridgeline with soft shackles, the Winter Dream tarp. I do have a pole mod for the center. I did not, however, bring that with me. It's back at the truck. But again, it's not supposed to be windy at all tonight, so I think we'll be fine. Let's see. Only 4 tie outs right now on the corners. Not going to tie out the doors. And let's take a look inside real quick. So snaps are undone. This is great about this quilt. It has snaps, 6 on each side that run up and down, so you can close this door all the way. Let me give you some perspective here. And I'll film this again tomorrow once I have the other camera working. And inside, we've got the Dutch Wear Chameleon. I still have the bug net on. I do actually have a top cover. I'm not going to play with that now. It's already snowing and changing to a little bit of freezing rain right now, so maybe another day. Underneath, we've got the 20-degree hammock gear quilt. That's the full quilt, the economy burrow. That runs all the way down the side. And then inside, I have a 20-degree hammock gear economy top quilt as well. Temperature is supposed to get down to about 35 tonight. This is my view from out front of the hammock. The creek is just past where that fire pit is. Hasn't been a soul out here, which I actually really love. And very beautiful scenery right now. So I'm gonna get dinner fired up. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna have yet. I'm thinking about the Alfredo and probably a nice cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Then I'm gonna go hunker down and hibernate inside my quilts. Maybe read for a little bit and get a good night's sleep. So that's it for now. Let me fire up dinner, and once I get dinner going, I'll join back with you guys. Welcome back, guys. Well, I just finished dinner and getting ready to turn in. So I checked around all day for any signs of bear. And I know it sounds funny to say that, but a couple of them have come out up in Promised Land State Park. I didn't see any signs for bear today. And I think the biggest critter problem around here today is going to be coyotes. But I've got some protection against that should they get anywhere close to my camp. They don't usually bother me, make a lot of noise. Anyway, it's getting to be hiker midnight. It is just past sunset, right around 7:40, 45. So I'm going to turn in for the night, lay in the hammock, read a little bit. I do have some nice Dominican rum in my flask that I'm going to do a few shots of. That always helps for a sound night's sleep. And just give you a quick view around camp. Then I'm going to turn in. Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I am up before sunrise. It was quite a fun night, quite an interesting night. Learned a lot. Had to deal with some condensation. Had to deal with some critters that came to visit last night. And I'll tell you more about that once I get back to the truck. As you can see, I broke down camp already. It's, I'm going to say around 4:30, and I'm all packed up and going to do a little early morning hike in the dark back to the truck. And once I get there, I will check in with you again. Talk to you soon. I kind of felt that I left you guys hanging at the end of the video when I got back to my truck. And there were a couple reasons for it. Quite honestly, I was having all kinds of problems with my camera, which I've since resolved. I think I've updated the firmware on my GoPro and figured out the batteries, the SD card, all kinds of things that were going wacky with it. Turns out GoPro batteries don't work so well in the cold. I knew that going into the night. That and the combination of the weather really just screwed up the camera. So lesson learned on that. But anyway, once I got back to the truck, and the reason that I left so early before even sunrise was the weather was turning even worse towards the morning with the ice and the sleet. And I was watching the radar, and I just saw that there was this, small window of opportunity to get the heck out of there before the roads iced up for the drive home. Seems kind of really strange that it's April, but as you all know, this has been one of the strangest Aprils we've ever had. Basically in the history of the world. So at any rate, I just wanted to do a quick little ending to the video and explain what went on as far as that goes. And then what I'm going to do with each of these videos now is I wrote a list. It's actually written maybe 20 minutes ago. And I was going to make a top 5 list, but quite honestly, I'd probably never get to 4 and 5. So I figured I'd narrow it down to 3 things that I learned from Friday night. And I wanted to share those with you guys. So top on the list was don't overpack. And I tell myself this every time I go out on a backpacking trip, not to overpack. You know the saying, don't pack your fears. What if it's going to be too cold? What if I don't have enough food? What if I need an extra flashlight? And as much as I tell myself that, I still find myself doing it, a couple of years into this. And so I really have to make an effort, a conscious effort to not do that. I have my headlamp, and my headlamp is very reliable, so I don't really need the extra flashlight. When it comes to food, I guess I need to make a decision what I'm going to eat that night. I pack this Mountain House meal and this north side, and then I decide, I'm going to make this, or maybe I'll make that. And I end up overpacking my food bag because of that. So something I need to work on, just a little tip for you guys, to don't pack your fears. Try to go lighter, and I'm not saying ultra light. I don't buy into the whole ultra light thing necessarily. I want to be comfortable when I'm out there, but I don't need to carry as much weight as I've been carrying because I've been overpacking. All right, so number 2. And this goes because of what happened on Friday night. I was expecting maybe an inch or 2 of snow, and I knew the forecast was calling for some mixed precipitation, but that snow changed to rain, changed to sleet, changed to freezing rain, back to rain, and then finally back to snow, and then ice in the morning. And I had a really good new rain jacket, the Marmot rain jacket that I bought. Performed outstanding, kept me dry all day long throughout the weather, and I'm going to do a separate review just on that rain jacket because A++, it was a great jacket, is a great jacket. But I had my hoodie on underneath the rain jacket, and I had the hood outside the rain jacket, and it acted like a wick, and all the moisture got on the back of the hoodie. And then when I got to camp and was about to go to bed, I looked into my backpack, and I didn't have a dry sweatshirt to change into. And so I had no choice because of the temperature but to make the best of it and I put the rain jacket on and had the hoodie on outside of it, but it was just uncomfortable. So please make sure you pack some dry clothes to change into when you get to camp. That caused some issues with the condensation inside the hammock with the bug net on, and that's the other thing. You know, I didn't need a bug net, and I should have known that. And that leads to my next point: know your gear. Point number 3. I've had my hammock for over a year now. I know that I should have taken the bug net off, but quite frankly, I was lazy. Going out there, I was like, oh, I'll just leave it on. It'll be fine. And then with the new tarp and closing the doors, it's just a matter of practicing with my gear a lot more than I have. I need to set it up in the backyard or stay close to home and just hang my hammock for the day and get it set up. So really do a better job of knowing your gear and practice with it before you go out in the woods. It got a little uncomfortable with the condensation. I woke up at 1:30 in the morning, had to readjust, take the bug net off, and I got through the night with it, but it could have been a whole lot more comfortable had I done my homework and had I set up the hammock the right way before I went into the night. So that's it. Those are my top 3 for right now. Again, I appreciate your guys watching the video. And if you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Even if you didn't, leave a comment. Let me know what I can do to do better in the future. And hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoy the video. Please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button if you would. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Thank you.